So this will be the third time filming this. I keep messing up or not noticing that I did the entire thing without pushing the record button. So anyway, I'm up here at my neighbor's place, and we were clearing this brush out. You can see this real thick brush here. And I was just kind of crashing through it with the tractor. We didn't have snow at the time, and I was brush hogging this all down. And being pretty careful, pretty cautious, but it is thick brush. And I come driving over this spot right here, and right there is a stump. It's almost flush with the ground, and I hit it with the blades of the brush hog, and it actually broke the stump jumper off the mower deck. And there it is right there. That hole in the center has only got a weld about halfway around it, so we figured it'd be an easy fix. Just pick up the stump jumper, turn around, pick up the stump jumper, and go up to the shop, take this mower deck off, flip it up on its side where we can work on it, weld it all back together, sharpen the blades, and put it all back together. Maybe half hour, 45-minute job. So that's exactly what I was about to do. The stump jumper was laying right here where it hit that stump and fell off. So I was driving through here, and I was making this turn around this brush pile. And I was going to drive around here and come and pick it up. So keep in mind, there wasn't snow. So I was making this turn. I wasn't turning this sharp. This happened as a result of the breakdown. If I was to make that steep of a turn, I'd run into this brush pile right here. So I was actually driving around it. I was turning them, and I was paying attention to the bucket. I had the bucket kind of up in the air, and I was lowering it down. And I heard a loud snap, and so I immediately hit the brakes, and I saw both the tires just push themselves out this way and that. So if you look, this tire is pointed up the hill, angling to the right of the tractor, and that one is going downhill to the left. So, and what happened is while I was turning, I must have got bound up or something. Something happened. And this bracket, this control arm, snapped right here. Right there to right there. And that's the control arm, and the steering cylinder hooks in there. And it just clean broke. Cast iron. So obviously that shut down work for the day. And the hydraulic pressure that just pushed its way out without anything holding those tires together. And, the stop bolts don't turn that way, so both sides just push themselves straight out. This is the damnedest thing. So the fix is, I called the dealership on Monday. That was Saturday afternoon, so I called them on Monday. They said it's under warranty, and they get the parts coming in. Hopefully they come in today being Friday. So hopefully I can get this thing fixed this weekend. We'll see. But the fix is, I'm going to be doing the work myself. My neighbor's going to help me. So I'm going to raise the front of the tractor up using the front end loader, block it up. I'm going to take these bolts off here, and I'm hoping to do a time lapse of this. I think that'd be pretty cool. Take these bolts off. There's 4 of them there. Take this off here. Obviously take this broken piece off of there, and put the new one on. There's bearings and whatnot in here. Take this zerk off and all that stuff. This is the joint right here, right where the end of my finger is. Not this plate, but right here. Like, these are 2 separate pieces. So there's some seals and some bearings and races and stuff in there that I'm going to get as well, apparently. Hopefully they're not damaged or anything. So then I came up here to actually get the hours off of it. So if I go pick him up, he needs the hours off the tractor. So I figured I'd shoot this again. I filmed it the first time right when it happened, and I was pretty vague and wasn't feeling so great after this breakdown. So I figured I'd come back up here and kind of show this a little bit more detail. So hopefully we get it fixed up soon, and I can get back to work, finish this up. The really crappy part is we only had a little bit left there, maybe 4 or 5 more passes or so, but we didn't have any snow, and it's late January, and we hadn't had much snow all winter, and we finally get snow when my tractor's broke down. And this primary job of this tractor is to plow my driveway. My driveway is really steep, and it's covered in about 6 inches of snow right now. So that wasn't very much fun. I'm still trying to figure out what to do about my driveway. We've had snow on the ground now for a couple of days, but it's kind of a bear getting up it. So, but anyway, I'm going to do a time lapse of the repair, and hopefully we get it going pretty soon. We can knock this out this spring after the snow melts, and finish cleaning it all up, burn these piles down, and I can go plow my driveway, get my tractor back. Alright, I just got it fixed. You can see it down there. It's working. I probably got to make an alignment adjustment, I guess, for lack of a better term. Just where that ball joint hooks in. I don't know if that's the exact way, but they're pointing the same direction now at least. So I didn't replace that bearing that was on the kingpin. I didn't see that it needed it, and I'd have to try and pry that bearing off and press a new one on that kingpin. So instead of doing that, I checked it out pretty good. It didn't seem like it needed to be replaced, so I didn't replace it. But anyway, I'm going nice and slow and easy, going back to my house from my neighbor's place. So, unfortunately, he wasn't able to help me repair it. He had some family issues to attend to, but such is life. It wasn't too bad of a repair, just those 4 bolts, and then put the new race and the new bearing in, or the new race and new bushing and a new seal. One of the hard parts was the grease zerk fitting on the cast was kind of boogered a little bit, and so I couldn't get the grease zerk in there, and I had to try and find a tap. So a 1/8 inch pipe thread tap was the ticket. So I tapped it, and then it went in there just fine. So filled everything full of grease. Everything seemed to line up and work right. So I couldn't be happier so far. But my way home here, there is some articulation and turns and that kind of thing I need to do to get home. I'm going nice and easy through here because it's kind of rough. So this is where the logger came through, bringing up some firewood to my neighbor from my place. It's the first time I've actually seen it. So everything seems to be working right. The process of getting the tire back in alignment, I tried using a strap, and then the strap worked okay, but I ran out of I couldn't click it no more. It wouldn't click. So I just muscled it over and got it set. I haven't looked at the GoPro footage yet to see if it looks all right. You can see what I was doing, but just kind of loosened both the hydraulic fittings into the steering cylinder and let the fluid leak out because it's under pressure. The only thing I forgot to do was block the front end, but I wasn't really under it anyway. It would have sucked if it would have fell, but oh well. So that's where I'm going to leave you. Thanks for watching.